Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Exam Booty's YouTube platform. I am Suchit Sharma and I welcome everybody. Welcome all to this wonderful session of solving questions based on basic level word formation that we studied in last 2 or 3 or I think 4 classes. We discussed all the methods, and we discussed especially prefix and suffix to identify how to identify parts of speech of a particular word. We studied all those things, the word formation that was actually the most important of all the topics we studied before it. But word formation and the methods we studied, it is going to make all the difference. You will realize later on in your study as we proceed after this class. So in this segment, in this class, we are going to solve some basic level questions based on word formation that will really help you, and that will really inspire you and motivate you, that if you know the prefix and suffix, it helps you a lot to understand and to identify the words. So let's start the test. Let's start to solve those questions, and it will really be wonderful. So let's move to the test, basic level test of word formation. And the first question on the board, you will see the word painter is very easy. Because very easy question, because this is a basic level concept and we are solving basic level questions that is purely based on focusing prefix and suffix and identifying parts of speech by the help of these affixation method. The word painter, and we all know that there is er added to the end of the word paint, and if we add er to a verb, we get, what will we get? We get a noun. That's right, absolutely right. So this is a noun. Well said and well understood and well identified, my dear. So this is right. Let's move to another question. And in this question, marriage, what is the parts of speech of the word marriage? This is the question being asked to you, and you know the answer. I know it. There is a suffix added to the verb marry. When you add age, the suffix to the word marry, the verb, what will you get? You get a noun, definitely a noun. Age, the suffix also gives you noun. Very easy to understand, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, very good afternoon. Let's move to another question. We all know that this is the segment that just helps you to understand the importance of basic level prefix and suffix, because all these classes are based on basic concepts. And if you have a solid foundation, whatever we will study later on in advanced level classes, it will very helpful and it will just remove all your doubts. So it may be easy, but it may be easier for those who have actually learned all those things. Love from Kashmir, sir. Oh, here is someone from Kashmir. Okay, dear. Just wherever you are, if you are from Kashmir, my my the from the bottom of my heart, bottom of my heart, I just welcome you here from Exam Booty Coaching Center, Prayagraj. This is Prayagraj, and we are here in Prayagraj at Jhalwa Ghungru Chauraha. We welcome all of you. If you are there in Kashmir, my heartiest welcome to everybody. Someone is there in Kashmir watching us. Okay. So this is a normal basic class to understand a words and parts of speech. Now there is FUL, and when FUL is added, try so much. Okay, it's my pleasure, it's our pleasure, dear. When full, full is added to a noun, we get an adjective. That's what we have actually learned in that segment. So beautiful is actually an adjective, right? Absolutely right. Let's move to another question, the word careless. And what we have studied? We studied that if LESS, the suffix LESS is added to a noun. Yes, of course, LESS is added to a noun. What we get? We get an adjective. Yes, an adjective. So careless is an adjective. Well said and well identified. This is an adjective. Now activity. What is the parts of speech of the word activity? Activity. What is the parts of speech of the word activity? Now, active and ty. Now, active is an actually adjective, and when you add ty to adjective, you will get a noun. Activity is a noun. So, the answer is A. Activity is a noun. Your activity, my activity, everybody's activity. Activity is a noun. Let's move to another word, and that is assist. That is assist. Yes, of course. Now, assist. Now, recognize the parts of speech of this word assist. What is the assist? What is assist? The parts of speech. Can you identify it? Assist. What is assist? You add certain things, A, N, C, E, E, N, C, E, the suffixes ending in A, N, C, E, E, N, C, that gives noun. And when we add A, N, C, E, E, N, C to what? To what words? Can you memorize that? Can you remember that? Just recall it and you will have answer. No, my dear, this is not an adverb. Assist is a verb. Assist is a verb. Assist means to support someone, to do something, to help someone. Assist. And from that assist we get assistance, assistance, assistant, assistant, assistance. These are the words. Okay, so this is a verb. Assist is a verb. If someone assists you, it means someone helps you. Assist is a verb. Let's move to another question, freedom. Let's move to another question, freedom. What is freedom actually? Here is DOM, DOM. Can you remember? Can you remember? If DOM is added to a word, the suffix DOM, what is the parts of speech of that particular word? What is the parts of speech of that particular word? If DOM is seen in the end of a particular word, what will be its parts of speech? And the parts of speech will be noun. Noun, my dear, noun. A is the answer. Let's move to another question, the word payment. Now the suffix is here ment. Now the suffix is ment. Now when you see ment in the end of a particular word, you will get to know that this is a noun actually. Ment, ment ending words are actually noun. Payment, arrangement, management, so many words. Question number 9. The word golden is golden. You have added en to gold. Now you get the word golden. Now identify its parts of speech. And what do you know? What do you understand? What do you conclude from it? You concluded that this golden is actually an adjective. Yes, of course, you are right. B is the answer. Golden is an adjective. Golden bangle, golden paper, golden anything, golden this marker. If it were we can say golden color. Now let's move to another question, that is blacken. What is blacken? Here the students make a mistake. If you just handle the way you handle the word golden, you see en and you take the judgment that was an adjective, so the another word ending in en will also be an adjective, maybe which indicates at what has written actually there is some spelling mismatched, so I'm not able to understand actually what is written in your comment. If you can write very clearly so that I may understand, it may be legible so that I may be able to read that. Adjective. Okay, blacken is not an adjective. Blacken is not an adjective. Golden is an adjective, but blacken is not an adjective. That's where I said students make a mistake. Golden is an adjective, but blacken is not an adjective. Yes, blacken means to make a certain thing black. Like when you get an OMR sheet, when you go to an offline examination center, you get an OMR sheet, and where you just blacken the circles. When you have a correct answer, you blacken the circle. Yes, blacken means to black a certain area, doing certain area black by just, yes, that's right. That is what you are doing. This process is making the black is called blacken. So blacken is a verb. Okay, remember this. Blacken is not a quality. Black can be used as an adjective. My black shirt, my black trousers, my black hair. Yes, of course, black is an adjective. Like golden is an adjective, yes. Golden cup, golden ball, golden bangles. But blacken is not an adjective. Blacken is a verb. Verb. Let's move to another question. Royalty. Royalty. Yes, royalty. Royal, and we added ty to the word and we get royalty. And what is it? What is the parts of speech of royalty? Royalty is actually a noun. Royalty is also a noun. Yes, royalty. Ending with ty. Royalty. Reality. Punctuality. All these, equality, ty ending suffix gives you noun. Positivity, negativity, all these are noun. Let's move to another question. The word childlike. What is the parts of speech of this word childlike? A very beautiful word, childlike. And this is if your behavior is childlike, it means your behavior is very innocent. If your behavior is like childlike, it means your behavior is very sweet and innocent like a child. Yes, it means childlike is an adjective. Is an adjective. Absolutely right. Now the next question, the word beautify. The word beautify. Can you identify its parts of speech? The word beautify. Have you any idea about the word beautify? Do you know? Do you know that? What is the parts of speech of the word beautify? You have studied any word ending in fy. If any word ending in fy, most probably the word is going to be a verb. Yes, magnify, rectify, amplify, and here modify, mollify, and this is beautify. So words ending in fy is a verb. Yes, that's right, verb. Now let's move to another question, question number 14, and that is asking assistance. Now I have just answered it a few minutes ago. The word was assist, and we have to identify the parts of speech of the word assist. And what we came to know? We came to know that the word assist was actually a verb. And I hinted you at that time that ANC and ENC, when you see these suffixes ANC, ENC in a particular word, that hints you about noun. Yes, of course. And here is ANC. ANC, it means assist, assistance. This is the noun version of assist. So this is actually a noun. And here is the last question of this segment, this series. Hopeful. What is the parts of speech of hopeful? Can you understand? Very easy question. Full, like beautiful, like beautiful. If you add ful, most probably you are going to get an adjective. Yes, that's right, this is an adjective, my dear students. This is actually adjective, and you are right. So these are the 15 questions that we solved today. Here In word formation, we completed the method affixation. The affixation method was the most important method, and we discussed it thoroughly about all the basic level prefixes and suffixes. We should discuss, we have discussed at basic level. At basic level, it was actually enough, or I should say more than sufficient. If you prepare them, when we move to advanced level classes and we study advanced level prefix and suffix, it will help you to understand the concept properly. So that's all for today. That's all for today. We will meet tomorrow, and we will move to another method of word formation, and that is the most important method of all, and that is conversion, where I will take you to a different zone and different understanding level. There you will have a very crystal clear idea about what English is and what is the beauty of English language. We will meet tomorrow and we will discuss all about these. Till then, thank you. Thank you very much for watching and sharing. Keep doing that. We will always be there for you, my dear Exam Booty team. Thank you, and thank you very much, and take care.